Ready, ready, ready.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
First try, no warm-up.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
First try, no warm-up.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
First try, no warm-up.
Yeah, I might just go ahead and say,
First try, no warm-up.
Hey guys, welcome to the semifinals week of Respect Your Elders. Kev, nice to have you back with us this week. Yeah, it was much needed R&R after that weird glitch in the league. Yeah, it was a weird bug. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. Yeah, it sucks, but it was nice to get away with the team. Had a good bonding time, get ready for next year, Yeah, that's good. But it sure was weird not seeing all of us in the playoffs for the first time ever. That's for sure. But either way, round one had some upsets and a little bit of magic. Yeah, hey, magic is real. We can all agree on it now. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that you aren't doing anything for the magic this week, though. Well, I wouldn't let him do anything. I need the magic, so. Yeah, I mean, we're not playing each other, so it's not quite as important, but being 0-4 in the semifinals, I definitely need all the magic that I can get. But yeah, anyways, a lot of great games. I agree. If we hop back into last week, take a look at those games. First up, Aaron versus Chase. Actually came down to one player on each side Monday night, within 1 point of each other at one point, but Chase able to pull away at the end, get the win, 108 to 105. Yeah, and Aaron still can't win in the playoffs. Yeah, I know how you feel, Aaron. Being 0-4 in one specific round in the playoffs, it is not fun. It was his closest game yet, though. Only 4 points from a win. Yeah, a one touchdown from anybody would have done it. True. Also, Chase, nobody believed in him. Proved everybody wrong. Which is still kind of surprising, since Aaron has literally never won in round one. I mean, Chase was 1-6 against Aaron, so I knew it either had to be him overcoming that or Aaron overcoming the curse. Curses are too strong. Well, hopefully not all curses. Hopefully not. Which, now, if we move... Sorry. No, go ahead. I was just going to say that we should have known, since Chase was 1-6 versus Aaron, he already had that one, so that's true. Yeah, Aaron still has a 0 for wins in round one. Yeah. But yeah, let's move on to the next matchup. Me versus Mir. The magic worked. I was able to get the Elder Magic on my side, beat Miller 135 to 116. Not gonna lie, was definitely nervous whenever Josh Allen came out with a 49-point game, but the law was enforced. 40-point game from Trevor Lawrence. Which I said, if I get over 116 points, I would win. Miller scored 116 points. Yeah, you ended up with the top score of the week, too. From teams actually playing a game. Elder Magic's no joke. Yeah. Also, if Miller would have played Aaron in round one, y'all would both be in the semifinals. Yeah, that's true. Both of you scored higher than the other two. Yeah. Unfortunate for Miller, but fortunate for me. Well, short-lived hope for the underdog. Yeah, and Miller was the 5-3 favorite. Well, suck it to those 5 people, but I love you to the other 3. Let's actually take a look at the current bracket now. Chase and Jacob both moving into the semifinals there. We've actually never seen Aaron or Miller in this part of the bracket. That's true. Chase and Jacob both been here before. Yeah, second time for Chase, 4th time for Jacob. And if we pull up all of the predictions, everyone was wrong. Except Chase. Chase, obviously the only one to pick himself on his side, but he also picked Jacob to beat Mir. So he was not rooting for that underdog story. He was rooting for his own underdog story. Yeah, you can't root for 2 underdogs at the same time. Too risky to root for that many underdogs. Yeah, exactly. I guess that's fair. But yeah, only Chase had both semifinal matchups there, and Aaron, Chase, Garrett, and Jacob had Jacob beating Miller. So those are the three I love. Yep. All right, moving on to the semifinal games that I'm not in because of some weird glitch. First, we have Bo versus Chase. That's number 1 versus number 5. They're 3-1 all time with an average score of 131 to 108. So Bo normally wins by a decent margin, but Bo is 2-4 in the playoffs with an average of 111 to 132, losing every single year in the semifinals. And his average points against in the semis is 156 points. So, not looking great for him. Then Chase in the playoffs is now 2-1 after last week. Average score of 115 to 118. Still in the negative, but getting closer. And he is also undefeated in all non-championship games. So Chase has never lost in the semis and you've never won. Yep. Not a great combo for me. Not great. But if we look at the predictions and take out our votes, I was picked to win 5 out of 8 times, Chase 0 out of 0 times. So basically the same as last round when Chase won. Yep. Well, apparently not many people believe in curses. Well, maybe at least one of the curses has to be broken. They can't all be true the same year. I mean, they've been true every other year. Yeah. Okay, I'm just saying. No, I'm not feeling super confident. Yeah, well. On to the next semifinal game. We have number 2 Chris versus number 3 Jacob. They are 3-4 all time. Average score 111 to 125. That's actually one of only 2 people Chris has a losing record against. The other one being Bo. In the playoffs, Chris is 5-2. Average score of 141 to 123. That's the highest average points by over 10. And he's obviously the back-to-back champ. So we don't like talking about that. But then we got Jacob, who is now, after last week, 5-4 in the playoffs. Average score 119 to 116. And he's been in more playoff games than anyone else at 9 games. So, and 3 silver medals. Most medals in the league. Yeah, that's true. And if we look at the votes, not counting theirs, Chris was picked 4 out of 8. Jacob 0 out of 3. Wow. I take back my love from those 3. But I also had lower votes last week, so that's true. Both teams with the lower votes did win last round, so I'll take the underdog role. How many times can the underdog win, though? Every time? Every time. Yeah, well, every time Jacob has been in the semis, he beats the previous year's champ. Year 1, he beat the number 1 seed since there wasn't a previous champ. So basically, it's Jacob's fault that Chris won back-to-back. No, it's Chris's fault. Oh yeah, true. And they played last year in round 1, and Chris won that one 159 to 109. Only because he's a liar. Well, don't fail your job this year. Okay, I'll do my best. No. Don't fail. So, have you guys ever needed to brush your hair, comb your hair, maybe mustache hair in a pinch? And you didn't have something to do it? Well, I got something for you. Super simple, portable, giant comb. Now, I know what you're thinking. That's pretty big. I'd call it average. But you just look at that. Works super easy, and if you really wanted to, just like that. So make sure you go out and get it. It's 3 easy payments of $19.99 with one very complicated payment at the end, but it's worth it. So go get you one, and you'll never need a comb or brush again. All right, so it's been almost a full year since we had a guest on the show, and we thought, with it being the semifinals, might as well pull in the other 2 finalists, so Chris and Chase.
Hey guys.
Good to have you guys on.
Thanks for having me.
Glad the guest segment's back.
Yeah, well, we had to wait for the right time. Seemed like the playoffs would be the perfect moment. And a year ago, you two were on the show for the semifinals. Are you guys gonna like make this a normal occurrence?
Well, that's the goal.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that.
Well, I mean, as long as we can change the championship game this year.
Maybe.
I'm ready for that championship rematch.
Yeah, Chase, you did actually predict the championship rematch, and you're the only one to still be correct. Which, a reminder, Chase was the most correct in the final standings last year. So,
Well, what can I say? I'm a good picker. No, I just, went with my gut, grab some picks, and hopefully I can keep being right.
yeah, I mean, you're the only one that picked yourself. So that means nobody picked you in the semis either.
Yep, well, that doesn't feel great, but I like being the underdog just fine, so throw some fuel on the fire.
Yeah. To be fair, you were the underdog last year. Half the league didn't even have you making the playoffs in their projections, but you ended up making the championship. So
Yeah, we don't let the doubters get to us. We eat our vegetables, drink our milk, and move on.
well, hopefully you don't this week.
What do you mean? We all know you can't win in the semifinals.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure Chase will end up scoring a season high of 160.
Yeah, doesn't that happen to you always?
Yeah, Chris, it does. Thanks for pointing that out. Chris, you picked both wrong teams to make the semis. I mean, most of the league did, but you had Miller beating Jacob. Why'd you do that?
Well, Miller had just had 3 straight weeks of top score, so I figured he'd keep that going.
I guess that's fair.
Plus, I didn't realize Jacob was going to steal all the Elder Magic. So,
Magic is real.
yeah, it really is this year.
Yeah, I'm surprised it worked too. That's why I had everyone on this week, even the Magic out for all of us. Don't want anybody getting an edge.
That's fair.
Yeah, trying to keep a fair playing field. Can't have anyone hogging the Magic. But no, I went back and looked at previous playoffs. Every time Jacob has played in the semifinals, he beats the champion.
Didn't I beat him last year?
Yes, because you're a liar.
Oh my gosh, this again.
Because it's true.
No, it's not.
Roll the clip, Bo.
Just a PSA for like the entire league. If I win again, that's great. If I don't, I'm okay with that. What really needs to happen, Jacob needs to come in second. I don't know if people just don't know, so I just want to let everyone know we gotta like band together. And make this prophecy happen. Jacob needs to come in second this year.
But yes, you did beat him last year, but that was round 1.
Oh, well then.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully it doesn't happen this year.
Hopefully it does. Could be another curse.
I sure hope not.
Well, if you were to win, who would you prefer to play in the championship?
I don't know, because your team has been so good, but Chase's team has beat me both times we played this year.
It's true.
I guess I'll just go with the rematch. Keep the Elders out of the championship again.
Excuse me?
I just think
No.
that'd be funny.
I disagree wholeheartedly. Chase, what about you? You have Chris playing in your projection. Are you sticking to that? Or
Yeah, I think so. I want a chance at the rematch, especially since my team's been playing so well against Chris this year.
Yeah, that's what makes me kind of nervous.
well, I hope you lose.
Rude?
Jacob, who do you want to face? Well, now I'm going to say you. Elders only championship. Yes, I agree. They're being ridiculous.
Agreed.
No.
If it would be easier for everyone, I can just take the championship and we can call it a year.
No.
No. Well, maybe. We'll see how this week goes.
I'll
first.
take it.
Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I think that's all we got for you guys this week. Good luck to all of you in your games. Hopefully everyone has an even amount of Elder Magic. And
Respect
your
your
elders.
First try, no warm up. First try, no warm up.
And Aaron still can't win.